Alright, what's going on, guys? TTorres back here for another video. So in today's video, this is going to be one of maybe 3-part series. What we are going to be working on today is the Grom. We have some goodies from TST Industries. As you can see here, let me cut this light down just a little bit. We have the BL6 turn signals, front and rear. We're going to be installing those. We're going to do the front turn signals today, based off the title of the video. We have the license plate light. We have the, I think it's 1 to 2 connectors, something like that. It'll be all in the link in the description. Then we have the fender eliminator kit, high mount, along with the bracket pieces for that. And then these are some more bracket pieces, I believe, that are for the fender eliminator kit. And then we have the 2-pin resistor, I believe, that is for us not to get the hyper flash. So, with that being said, and for today's video, we're gonna we're gonna change out the entire front signals with the new BL6 ones we have that are plug and play. And then in the future, like I said, we have the fender eliminator kit that we're going to eliminate. The fender, not the fender, but the license plate is going to be a high mount. Then we're going to get rid of these ugly rear turn signals as well. And yeah, should be pretty exciting. It's been, I think we got, let's see what we got on the bike now. We got 569 miles, and we have Lucas oil and a Firepower oil filter on the way. So I'll be doing a how to change your oil and filter on this bike as well. Probably should have done this a long time ago, since I've already got a tune, an intake, and exhaust on it. So we'll see how the oil looks, but let's get right into today's project and change out these turn signals. We're going to tear apart the entire front part of the bike, the headlight, etc. But I'm going to show you guys how to do that in this video. Let's get it. All right, so let's go ahead and capture what the factory turn signals look like. Okay, there's that one. It's gonna make a huge difference. I can't wait. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get to tearing this bike apart. One of the key takeaways that I need to stress about this video is I don't have the correct hardware for the running mate. I found out about that later on, and so the daytime running lights will not be on for these turn signals, but I have the running mate on its way, and it's a simple plug and play process. So everything you see in this video, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to plug in the running mate adapters that are going to plug straight in and allow these lights to, whenever you turn the key, to come straight on. But for now, the running lights are going to go away, and we're just going to have them for the turn signal function. So that being said, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a 5mm Allen key. There's one here, and then on the opposite side, you need to take 2 off. So we have a total of 4 that you need to go ahead and remove. Okay, now that we have the fasteners out, we're going to pull up and out with the light. Then I'm going to let this hang for demonstration purposes. But what you're going to need to do is obviously this connector right here. We're gonna need to remove that bad boy, and then this clip right here, and that'll allow this entire assembly to come off the bike. Okay, so off camera, I pushed these tabs down, pulled that out, and then release that, and then the entire headlight comes off the Grom. Super simple. Not too bad at all. Now we need to get on to the rest of the project. All right, so the next piece of the puzzle is we want to find, obviously, the wiring harness for the signals, which we have here. So we're going to get this tab, pull it out. Okay, so I lied. You want to pull up on this tab, and boom, she comes right out. Same thing for the blue one. We're going to pull up. Ouch. If you don't have fingernails, it's going to be difficult. Okay, so there you have it. We have the right and the left are now unplugged. All right, so the next piece to the puzzle is right under where the light is, there is a 10mm nut that you need to break free. Okay, I think I got it loose. I'll show you in just a second. what the nut looks like. Okay, there's a washer, and I can get it. There's a washer and a nut that you need to remove out of both sides, the left and the right side. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove the stock light. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up and out, just like that. And then you have the passenger side or right side turn signal removed. Then you should be able to pull this rubber piece out of this plastic grommet piece. There is a actual metal piece that you need to remove out of there, just like so. And then boom, this comes out. So this piece mates into here, and you can see how it's perforated just to go in there just like that. So you're going to take this out, and it can only go in there one way. So that's how you remove the factory turn signal. Okay, so as you can see here, we have the right side done. There's two 5mm bolts here. You need to take this front, I've already taken them out. You want to take that front cover off. That's going to allow you access into here to tighten this part up here. So I'm going to show you on the driver's side how we mounted and wired this side, because I had to do this one off camera because it's a little irritating. And yeah, so we're going to do that now. You're going to take 10mm, loosen this, and then take this entire light out, and then the plug is right here for that one. Okay, so off camera, you know, there's in the kit it comes with a plastic piece here that mounts this light here flush, as you can see, and then there's a back plastic washer also that comes in the kit. So I didn't use the lock-in washer, but I used the washer, and I used the supplied bolt that it came with. And like I said, you are not going to be able to access any of this unless you take this cover piece off. So I'm going to tighten this down, then we're going to wire this piece in, and I'll show you guys that here in just a second. Okay, so here is the factory wiring off of the BL6 light, and then here is the plug and play adapter. You're going to plug the yellow into the yellow. We're going to pull that back. Whoops, let's pull this shroud back. And then, like I said, we're going to go yellow to yellow. Okay. Just like so. Yellow to yellow. And we're going to go black to black, which is obviously our ground, not the power. And then this plug right here is going to take the new light. Just like, if I can get it in there. Okay, it's now in there. Let's see if we can get these turn signals to work. Oh, they were already on. Okay, there's the left turn signal, or the right. Okay, now the right one's not. Oh, it's probably because I need to plug it in. Let's see. Okay, so there's that one. Now what I need to do is we have a, where's it at? We have the resistor that we now have to put in. I think it's a two pin resistor that we're also going to have to plug in order for these turn signals to operate properly. Okay, so as you can see, we have both the turn signals wired, but as of now, the turn signals just stay solid on both sides. So what you want to do to get around that is here's the part number. I'll have all the part numbers linked down in the description. RLYG2F. You're going to come over here. You're going to remove the seat, and then under here, you're going to pull this resistor out, and see if I can do this one hand. You're going to plug this one in. I can't do it one handed. Give me a second. Okay, so once you have it plugged in, this is just a little two-prong. Allows you to not get hyper flash and all that stuff. So as you can see now, whoops, we now have the turn signal functioning as it should on the left side. We'll go ahead and do the right side. And then same thing for the rear. I'm going to do the rear turn signals whenever I do the fender eliminator kit. Like I mentioned, I'll have this two-prong resistor in the link down in the description. And then if you guys are interested in buying any of the parts that I have, the turn signals, I'll have a link down in the description of that as well. I'm going to put the bike completely back together, this cover, the headlight, and then we'll see what this thing looks like at nighttime. All right, before you get everything buttoned completely back up, you need to take a 12mm wrench and you want to tighten these up. Do not twist this at the same time. Hold this steady and then twist that nut. And then, like I mentioned, now all we have to do is we got to put this cover piece on along with the two little 5mm bolts. I'm going to do that now off camera. All right, we have everything put back together, and keep in mind I've got to order the harness to keep these the daytime running light harness. I'll have a link down in the description to that as well. I think it's their 3-to-1 pin connector or 3-to-2 connector, but as you can see here, the turn signals are functional. They are extremely bright. Let me turn off this light back here in the garage. They are extremely bright. And I'll go ahead and turn the lights off in the garage so we can get a more realistic look on what the turn signal looks like. It is extremely, extremely bright. I am super happy with it. And like I mentioned, I'll have all the parts linked down in the description. This literally probably only took, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes aside, if that. But just remember, if you do not want the hyper flash, you're going to need this 2-pin connector that TST makes as well. As you can see, that's exactly where that goes. And then in the box, we still have to do the fender eliminator, which I'm super excited for. And then we have the rear turn signals to match the front, and we're also going to do the daytime running lights on those as well. So thank you all so much for watching. Big shout out to TST Industries for working with me on this project. We got a lot more stuff coming. We got to do our first oil change. We got bar end mirrors for the 7/8 handlebars, fender eliminator kit with the license plate light. And then we're going to do the rear signals. We're going to do all that together. We're going to do the fender eliminator, the rear turn signals, and the license plate light all together, because that's everything we have left. And then I have got to get the correct adapter for the front in order to do the daytime running lights, to have those on, because I think that's very important to have those on whenever you ride at night. But if you're stopping to the channel for the first time, please hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, leave this video a big thumbs up, and once again, thank you TST Industries. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.